Hello. It's the Fat Boy back with another episode of Driver Career Mode. We are in the Österreich-Ring in Austria, in the Styrian Alps, and we are trying to get out of Q1 again. So heading down the final corners, um, I'll try to put the audio a bit louder this time because I think my microphone should be okay. And we are up to P16 and heading into the final corners on our last lap. We only did 2 laps as well. We only did 2 laps only. So heading on the final right-hander of turn 10. We deploy DRS. We are almost half a tenth up, and we are P12, just behind Gasly by 1/10 of a second. And Carlos Sainz got pole position in Q1. The Fat Boy, which is me, P16, knocked out by 32 milliseconds, and our teammate is dead last. So obviously this track is, I guess, one of my strengths, and I have a interview with some reporter persona. So let's just see how it goes.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. Who would you say is your biggest rival at the moment?
Mick Schumacher, because in the research and development charts, our car is the worst. So the only thing we can do is just beat our teammate.
How do you feel about this team's performance this season?
I'm very impressed with them. I wish I go to their team.
Great. Well, that's everything.
And now we have the head start of Mick Schumacher on the rivalry. It's only for 800 acclaim, but step by step. So this should be a very entertaining Austrian Grand Prix, and I'll see you on race day.
Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg, and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Perez, Norris, Daniel Ricciardo, and Leclerc. Sainz, Verstappen, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Gasly and Fernando Alonso. Vettel, Tsunoda, Lance Stroll and Ocon. The Black Mamba, Russell, Kimi Raikkonen and Nicholas Latifi. Mick Schumacher and Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Hello, I am back again. And obviously we have to try to change the pit strategy. So trying to see which pitting strategy should be suitable for us. And we decide to underfuel the car a little bit. As here come the 5 lights. And it's lights out, and then away we go. We get quite a good start, but we have a bit of wheel spin, which did affect our start. And I think I think that's Russell's front wing damage. Yeah, he has front wing damage already. Straight into turn 1. I think he hit Esteban Ocon, if I'm not wrong. And there goes our former rival, Latifi. And he goes for a huge dive bomb down the inside, and he's now side by side with Sebastian Vettel, fighting for P13. I mean fighting for P12, sorry. But at the moment Latifi is behind and we are now up to P15, so that is good for us. And let's see the race start to see what happened. So then the 5 lights go out, everyone goes away, and already some overtakes, people having bad starts, people having good starts. And George Russell, the car in the middle, yeah, he did hit Ocon, his rear right tire, I think. So, but we need to have a clearer angle at what happened so that we can confirm uh, exactly what happened between Russell and Ocon heading into turn 1. So that's Russell into turn 1. Yeah, he had to give way to Latifi, but yeah, he just lost the end plate, so he has to go into the pits to change the front wing. And for Mick Schumacher's case, I think he did get hit as well while I was editing this. So heading into turn 1, yeah, there's the piece of carbon fiber there. That's Russell's end plate. And at the moment, Mick Schumacher I think is P19. And I completely just switched lanes just like that. That was a bit dangerous. And there you go. Yeah, there you go. Mick Schumacher, he hit the right rear tire of, I think that's Kimi Raikkonen. Yeah, that is Raikkonen. Just like how Russell hit the rear right tire of Esteban Ocon. So that's all the action from lap 1 until now. So we're heading into the pits to change the front wing. No, not front wing. To just change tires, you know, follow our strategy. As we go into the box, that was a horrible pit entry. And all I can do is just hope that Haas can get below 3 seconds in the pit stop. Oh, they are looking quick. Yes, let's go! Let's clap for Haas F1. They got 2.7 seconds of pit stop. And now we're heading on the pit exit. If you hit the wall, that's it, you get damaged. But thankfully we did not, so we are lucky. And Stroll was ahead of us when we headed into the pit stop. And Stroll's in the pits. Can we make the undercut on Lance Stroll? Yes, we can. We made the undercut. I think there was too many people in the pit stop, so Stroll had to stay in his pit box until he could get out, so that it was a safe pit release. But coming into the last lap, Lewis Hamilton gets the fastest lap of the race, and he wins the race as well. And I still have to save fuel. So that's definitely game over between our battle with Stroll, because I still had to save fuel, you know, lift and coast in the corners. And the low fuel mode should be coming at any moment. There it is. The low fuel mode is already out, so we are gonna go very slow. And there you go, you can see for yourself. We coming home in P15. But that was a very good result in terms of our rivalry with Mick Schumacher. And at least we didn't lose positions where we ran out of fuel. And Hamilton gets driver of the day as well. GG's to him.
A fantastic team effort to secure victory here in the Styrian Alps. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I'd say it was down once again to good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today and the results speak for themselves.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
After a 18 lap race around Spielberg, Hamilton wins the race, and Valtteri Bottas gets P2 and Lando Norris gets P3. So that's good. He did get P3 last year here as well. As Mick Schumacher gets P20, I get P15. And I am increasing the gap in the rivalry as well. And we are almost there to acclaim level 6. And And while I was recording this is the part where it got me so infuriating. Take a look, we got one upgrade down. We got the durability upgrade done. We basically got all the chassis upgrades gone. So it's not gonna help with weight reduction and weight redistribution. The only thing that the car is good at is straight line speed, and probably this might be a blessing in disguise because the next track here in Silverstone, you don't if you have a lot of straight line speed, it does help you, and you have enough downforce, it also helps as well. So maybe we just don't complain just yet. Maybe we can just sit back and relax for that video in Silverstone. And we're still lost in the grid, and I'm 18 days away from my contract expiration, so I can probably leave Haas and go to a midfield team as well. And if you hadn't already, if you liked the video, maybe give it a like, subscribe if you want, and turn on notifications in order not to miss uploads in the future. I'm the Fat Boy, and bye bye.